Hey guys, good morning. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's April 14th. How are ya? How the hell are ya? I hope you guys can hear me. I can't tell. Hold on. There we go. You can hear me. Hey everybody, welcome. Good morning. I see a view is a view drop down first. Hey, a view is a view. Good morning. Hey, foot soldier. Good morning. I am doing well. I am feeling, I am coming along strong. I'll say that, you know, all praises to the Creator, the Almighty. I am coming along strong. I am definitely, I'm on that journey, and I'm getting there. So I hope you all are doing good. How about you, viewers of you? Hope you're doing well too. I hope you're all doing good. I wish you all the best. Trust me when I say that, and that is genuine. That's from the heart. Okay. Um. Okay, you're good, foot soldier. It's good to see you guys. Man. Apparently there were quite a number of late lives last night. You know, but apparently I didn't miss anything. you know. I'm just saying. Um. It's today's a no girl. No pain so far. Isn't God good? Girl. I enjoy those no pain days. You hear me? Ooh, it's a good day. It's a good day. All right. So today is Sunday. I'm pretty sure today is gonna be a little bit busy, after some of the activities that happened yesterday. Also, today Sassy will be doing her show, and I'm pretty sure, like there'll be follow-ups after. I haven't been able to catch all the commentary from, yesterday's fried chicken challenge. Um, I enjoyed the parts I watched. Let's put it that way. I enjoy the parts that I watched. For example, the beginning, it was a little vibe in the beginning. The music was playing and stuff. The contestants dancing, as we call it, a walla vibe. Put it that way. And I think everyone did good. You know, I can remember the contestants were King Roman News, Official D Spot, Lady La, Lovely Love, Brooke. I think Joanna was supposed to enter, but she didn't. I hope I didn't leave anybody's name out. I just remember ODS, Lady La, Lovely Love, Brooke, and the King Roman News. And I heard Joanna was supposed to be there, but I don't know what happened, and we didn't see her. So it was really cool with the intro, the when they told what they were making and stuff. The rules were given during that time too. Um, However, oh, let me say the plates were good. From what I can recall, King Roman News did wings with red beans and rice, kale greens. I don't remember some corn something. I don't remember. It had corn though. And then Brooke did wings with western fries, corn. I don't yeah. Lovely Love did baked sweet potato, northern beans, and of course the fried chicken. Lady Law did rice and she did fried tomatoes, green and ripe, sorry. Um she did some chicken balls too, fried chicken, and she of course she did her signature. What's it called? Um, her what do they call it? Why I am stuck for words right now. Okay. But she had a let's put it this way, she had a fish in a bowl made from cucumbers. She had some cucumbers too. So I remember that. And Odious did some lovely looking mac and cheese. Okay. He did roasted veg and of course the fried chicken. And I think everyone did great. Um she had her cocktail too, of views of you. And what do you call the thing with the display that she did with the fish that was swimming? Yeah, so I think everybody did really good from what I saw. Preparation, plating, It wasn't an appetizer, but when they just do something so it looks, it's for the aesthetics of it all. Y- I'll go with tablescape. Thank you, viewers of you. I'll go with that. All right. So I did watch up to that part, but then apart from me being distracted with the people in here and the chattering and all of that stuff, when it came to the judging part, I am not gonna lie. I zoned out when other people started clicking the link. I zoned out when the judges were trying to decide how to pay. Those are the parts that turn me off when I do watch these types of stuff, The money talk. That could have been done behind StreamYard. I mean behind the scenes, or the fact of the matter is I am almost sure that the rules were given. It was winner takes all. It was whoever wins, you get the money. That's it. So what happened at the end that made the rules have to change? I definitely didn't watch the ending of the live. Once it was plated and I saw that and heard a little bit of the commentary, I couldn't watch anymore because I have this is maybe my third challenge that I've watched that I've seen, this money issue become a problem. And I don't think sometimes people understand how the viewers feel while they're watching and listening to people calculating money and stuff, or changing the rules midway, or changing the rules that were established at the end, you know? It doesn't make sense. But who it's not my channel, not my challenge, but I can definitely give my commentary. Um if there is a deal that it's winner gets all, let it stay that way. You don't change it on the day of the challenge, you don't change it on the day of the challenge or at the end of the challenge. So I didn't watch the ending. I watched two other challenges where that became an issue too. Two other challenges where that became an issue. And who should get this, that. Two other challenges was just like that. Or somebody gets money out of pity, or oh, it looks kind of bad, let's give her some. Oh, it's looks some type of way. Or oh, let's change it right here because my fave did not get to be the first place winner. Or some crap comes up at the end of the day and we see through it. We see through some of the stuff people do on here. I don't know. When people think they're too smart or cunning, they don't know that sometimes people are seeing through the bullshit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I think there was even a poll done in this one for the Intels to choose, how. Wasn't there a poll done? I could have sworn I saw a poll done and the Intels chose if the winner takes all or if they split the prize 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Dovey, you've been up all night, Dovey. Good morning. Happy Sunday. You're going to bed now and I just got up. I got up so early and I had to keep saying, "Go back to bed, girl. Go back to bed and get some more sleep." So I've been up now for about an hour doing laundry and stuff. So I said, I'll get on here while the machine runs. You know, I'm getting stuff done while I'm on here. Still being productive. Okay. Still getting stuff done while I am on here. I came on here this morning to talk about what we'll be doing later on. I have a live scheduled for later on. We'll be looking at well, I told you guys already about this show that I'll be doing. As of now, you'll be seeing me doing more of these. I've mentioned it for those who support, you already know. I do something called Kick Back with Carrie. Have a good day. I'm Dovey. Kick Back with Carrie. That's the name of the show where we kick back and we just talk about, different things having to do with, family, relationships, and, life. Um, I'll be doing more of those videos as long as I have time to do so. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy, you know, talking about these things with the supporters, you know. Um, it's a nice intimate type of setting, small numbers, better communication, you know, no shouting and screaming and stuff. And I like it that way. So we're going to be doing Kickback with Carrie, and we have different topics. Our first, well, not our first, because I think this is going to be the third one, where we're going to be looking at
Let me hear what you have to say.
Okay, so once we today, if you notice, and you could also set your notifications because I already scheduled it. Um, Today we're going to be talking about why do people cheat? Okay, sounds good, foot soldier. You can give your input. And remember, guys, you can give your input in the chat or you can give your input. You could click the link. I'll make sure I pin the link. So if you want to jump in at any time, let me know. And of course, you could always type in the chat. So I'll read that. Hey, Miss Gerald, good morning. Hoping you're having a good Sunday, Miss Gerald. Right. So tonight we're going to be talking about why do people cheat? And I'm guessing that some of you, if you've done it before, you can tell us why. Or you can speak generally. Why do people cheat? So I already scheduled that live for later on. Um, so we're gonna do that. Why do people cheat? We are going to look at why men cheat. We're going to look at why women cheat, and we're going to talk about it. Is it because of you being unhappy in the relationship? What's the problem? Qual's the problema? Right? Why do people cheat? Is it because they just don't respect their other half? We'll talk about that later on. So tonight on Kick Back with Carrie, we're going to look at why do people cheat. And then on Monday, we're going to do another topic on Kick Back with Carrie, and it's going to be how do you cope with the passing of a loved one? I am particularly interested in this one because I've had some stuff happen that really hit me hard, and I would really like for other people to share with us what are some of the things you do to cope with that situation. It took me a year and a little bit to actually like really deal with it. Hey, Red Afro, you're listening in the coconut trees. Okay, okay, Red Afro, it's good to see you, and I'm hoping that you're all doing well. Those in the clouds also. Also, shout out to my haters also. Or I'll just call you hate watchers. Shout out to you guys too. You need love too, and I'm here to spread love. I am from the country they say one love. Bob Marley preached one love, and I'll just continue to emanate that. Okay. All right. One love to you haters. Okay. Yeah. So we got two topics coming up. We got two topics coming up on Kick Back with Carrie. Number one, which is tonight, we're going to look at why do people cheat. And number two, which is Monday night, we're going to look at ways how do you cope with the passing of a loved one, like how do you get over this whole grieving thing. I know it never just goes away like that, but we need to talk about it. Okay, so that's what we're doing over here until I find time, to come back and do those games and stuff, because it really does take some time to prepare the games that we're accustomed to for those who do support. So right now we'll do our conversations. Okay, and I'm looking forward to that. Please remember to click on that notification bell because I already scheduled the live for today and tomorrow. Um Now I got a question. Girl, you mean to tell me Somebody came on here and told you they are homeless and you supported them. And I show you pictures of my hut that broke down from the coconut tree and you didn't help me. I gave you visuals. I didn't just come with word of mouth. Hold on. Foot Soldier says, Carrie, do you want people to tell on themselves? You mean for the one that says, why do people cheat? Girl, you could speak like you could say a friend of mine, he cheated because you could say, oh, my neighbor cheated because. Okay. I heard about this person who cheated because. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys telling me, like, why do people cheat? Like, what is the reason for it? What makes you feel that you need to cheat? So we're going to talk about that. A view is a view, Miss Gerald. There is a young lady who came on here whose name will not be called. And I'm not poking fun at her. So for all those who are getting up this early and being negative, go bathe, go do something. Wash that spirit off of you. Like I was saying, so you mean to tell me that somebody came and through word of mouth, they just told you something and they said they're homeless and you believe them and you gave them money. And I, even though I'm faceless on here, I came on here and I showed you my dirt house, my mud hut that got broken down by the coconut tree that fell on top of it. I showed you pictures and everything. And you're going to tell me that even with my evidence, I'm not, yeah, what? I'm not going to get help too? You mean to tell me I showed you them coconut trees on the ground? I show you the villagers working to get that mud hut back on you, and nothing? What? What? You mean to tell me I showed you my mud hut that got broken down and you didn't decide you're going to help me? But a person can just tell you stuff and you believe it and that's it? What? Didn't you see the stuff on my community wall? Foot soldier, they don't like me. You mean to tell me I came and I gave you my sad story? Hey, Latasha, good morning. And you didn't buy it? Like, do I have to come cuss people out while I beg? What do you want? Do I need to come cuss people out? Do I need, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to probably turn my phone on, turn the video on, my camera on, um, when I go outside at the hut. Maybe that will help. Maybe I need another story. Maybe I need another story. Like, for real. I just thought once you begged, you got stuff. That's what I thought. But, oh well, I guess I'll just, let the villagers stop working for a while or something. They've been carrying dirt all of yesterday. So they're gonna take a break today and then we're gonna finish up the roof. Okay. They've been moving the coconut trees and stuff. I'm just saying. Maybe I didn't give a good sad story. I don't know. That's all I came to ask. Okay. So, um, I don't know if there are any beat drama. There's any drama that came out after the the fried chicken challenge. Hopefully, there weren't any. Um, oh, I think, girl, can somebody tell me? I know maybe I am not wrong. The sold, ooh, foot soldier. You think I should try that? I probably should. I probably should. You know what? The other day I thought about this GoFundMe stuff. And the only way I would do it is if I exhausted, all my other options, like in real life. But you mean to tell me I showed you my dirt hut? I showed you it got broken down. I should right now I'm in a tree doing this live stream because I can't see. And you mean to tell me nobody's gonna help? Like, do I need to come and tell some lies? What? I'm just saying. They'll be talking about me badly if I do it. They probably would, but remember I'm not important enough. Remember now the people who give me from the GoFundMe, they'll be, worldwide. So, you know, it'll probably work. There's always one beef sector person looking out on those GoFundMe's to see who they know. And then they already know my name is Carrie Garvey, so it would be so easy for them to type in Carrie and Garvey and, find my GoFundMe and everything. But by that time, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, remember, guys, I'm looking forward to seeing you for when we do Kick Back with Carrie later on, where we're just gonna have like those discussions. That's what I want to do. Sunday and Monday, you know, those are the 2 days we'll be doing it. And if, time allows, we'll do other stuff. But I'm looking forward to seeing you guys and you guys being a part of the conversation. I want to know what is the reason why people cheat. I think I want to hear like some really steamy stuff. Okay, let me share something real. I think I want to hear like some really steamy stuff. Like, and I'm pretty sure some of you got some real interesting stories, from the young from your younger days. Whether it be teenage years, whether it be those years you were in college or a young adult. What was the cause? Have you ever known anyone who was a serial cheater and stuff? Let me know. Let me know. I want to know. Okay. Foot soldier, you don't believe it? Dang. You're trying to tell me that my story is not believable? I really actually went and got some actual pics of what happened. I got pics of what happened and everything. Okay. She said she doesn't believe. You got to understand, girl. Everybody with an accent lives in a hut, girl. Did I tell you that once there's somebody I know actually had this was long ago. And I mean like maybe over 20 years ago. Maybe 20 years ago. I had somebody asking me if I lived in a coconut tree back in Jamaica. They actually asked me, and they were as serious as a judge. They were so seriously asking me. And I didn't even know like how to answer because I was baffled. I was astounded. I was taken aback. You mean to tell me that you actually think that there are people who live in Jamaica in coconut trees? Like, where would we sleep? How? How would we move around? Like, how do you put like your belongings in there? I don't know. But this man looked at me and asked me that. I never looked at him the same way after that. Like, how? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. Red Wings says, I don't cheat no more, but I cheat. Ooh, ooh. Red Wings, will you be here tonight? Because I am tempted to ask you if the person you're married to right now, because you just got married recently, right? Is that the person you were cheating with your other woman? Because you're saying you're lady of the past, but I cheated because my lady of the past did more than the present woman. What? Wait! No, I think I didn't get that one right. I made a mistake. Let me read this again. Comprehension is key. Let me go again. I don't cheat no more, but I cheated because my lady of the past did more than the present woman. Oh, it was your ex. Oh, it was your ex. Woo! Woo! Foot soldier, you need paperwork. I don't have paperwork for a hut though. Cause remember, I didn't pay for the mud. It's a mud hut, foot soldier. It's a mud hut. So all I did was pay the villagers to go grab the mud from, just heap some mud up and, push it in the wheelbarrows, take it to, the location and stuff. God provided, okay? Red Wings Hockey says this was over 15 years ago. Okay, Red Wings. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm looking forward to hearing about that if you're available. Um will Ooh, I knew it was an ex. I cheated with an ex. It wasn't over yet. Oh, you weren't over yet, right? In all respects, she had some good pretty. Ooh, so it was the eyes. What did he do yesterday? A view is a view. Let me. What? Red Wings. What did he do yesterday? She said she got her life. Where did this happen? I want to know. Foot Soldier says I should go get the people you bought it from if you can find them. No, we didn't pay for the dirt. That's the thing. It's free. That's why I just need $1 a day or $1 from each person, Foot Soldier, because all I'm doing is paying for the labor and not the material. Because nature, God gave me the mud. Okay? So God gave me the mud and I only had to pay the villagers to take it to the hut. So there was no real paperwork and stuff. He was over at Nest cutting up. Was this last night? What? I'm taking a little break from Nest for now. Ness is pretty much doing the same thing she used to say Pizarro did. Like remember when she just came around and they used to talk about Pizarro's channel. They used to say Pizarro is a panel channel. That's what they said. Oh, she has to come and she has to drop her link and have a panel to be able to have a show. Uh-oh, I almost clicked end. Let me cancel this thing real quick. But now she does the same thing. And also, I've seen some stuff and that's enough for me. And I don't sit around arguing about stuff that people do on their channels because it's their channel, so they're supposed to do what they want to do. Whereas for me, no, I'm supposed to do what I want to do if I don't want to see stuff. And that is clicking off. That is going somewhere else. So I'm not going to be one of those bitter persons. Oh, and they're doing this and they're doing that. I'll talk about what I see, but I won't like dwell on it and stuff. I You don't watch all the time. I don't either. And I still give her props because she's still entertaining. She's still funny and stuff. But then there are some other stuff that I don't think I'm interested in. You know. Um, what was he over there doing? Red Wings, why did you run? Oh, he said he had to go. Okay, because what did he do? What did he do? What is Red Wings up to over there? I can't imagine. Guess what I saw yesterday? No, I was minding my own business, and then I saw, I think, two persons who shared it. Two persons who shared this Heats community. Oh, Red Wings is back. Oh my god. He says he was drunk yesterday. Blame it on the alcohol. The alcohol is like a truth serum. That's what they say. Okay. Okay. That alcohol there. That alcohol. I'm just saying. Mm-mm-mm. That alcohol. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Blaming the alcohol. Yesterday, I was minding my business. And hold on. Yesterday, I was drinking water and minding my business. And I saw somebody share the community wall. Listen, these community walls have been funny. You hear me? I've been checking those community walls since last week, and I've been getting a good little kiki. Okay, hold on one second.
Let me hear what you have to say.
Okay, I'm back. All right, so what did he do? Now I gotta go watch it. What's the name of the live stream? Did she do one or two lives yesterday? Now I'm gonna have to go on Red Ball to see what Red Wings was doing over there by Ness. Oh my God! Foot Soldier says my story is suspect. Oh my gosh! Oh, we have a view is a view in the back. I won't need to put my doorbell or anything. Hey, a view is a view.
Hey,
Good
baby, can you
morning.
hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good morning.
Hey. Oh, and hey, chat, how you doing? Red Wings, don't beat yourself up. It actually ended up being hilarious. In not a bad way, hilarious if that makes any sense. So don't beat yourself up. Ness will understand, but it wasn't Ness really, because Ness was wanting to hear you because it's rare that you do get on panels. So she was very much wanted to hear what you wanted to say and all that, but it was the panelists and definitely that uppity lady. I can't when they start doing all that fool la la like that. It was a good kiki in the chat, and he was just trying to say something. I guess he had a little delay also. Now, having a little alcohol, y'all know I ain't opposed to that from back in the day. I don't do that anymore. I do edibles now, so usually when I get on here, I'm high. Okay, but and everybody can understand it. So it was actually, to me, it was funny and nothing bad was done. Nobody got doxxed and nobody died and nothing like that. So,
But what
but
was he? What was the topic though?
child, it was so funny. I just forgot. Really, I tried to think baby, because I laughed so fucking hard. The whole and I never really watch her like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I may watch it, like I don't watch in the beginning because it's very long, but I do like the
Right.
music. So when I want to hear the music, I'll listen to it because I like how she's got it all intertwined and stuff like that. But that also gives me an opportunity to go to somebody else and see what's on. And then by the time that other person is done, then she's on and she's talking about whatever she's going to be speaking of for the day or whatever. And once I see who's on the panel, that'll determine if I want to watch anymore. So
Mhm.
I know the guy who had paid for some time to be on there or something like that. He had a video yesterday and saying he got fired. And so I was like, oh my God, did he really get fired from a real job? See, the clickbait titles were running the streets yesterday. Okay,
He got
um,
fired.
no, Ness, it was sarcastic. He was
Okay.
meaning that from Ness's thing, he got fired. It wasn't, and then it was like from a job that I was new. I was like an
A job that
intern.
he was paying for.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's
it
the
was
funny
kind of
part.
funny. Yeah, and I like I really love that because I'm very sarcastic and I just like it when when people do that and I get it because a lot of times they talking about shit I don't even fucking know, but so anyway, so Red Wings came up and I swear I don't even know what the topic was, but it was so fucking hilarious, and then Red Wings had a delay. And the chat just went in. It was more so the chat, but then there you go. Here comes the uppity lady with her motherfucking can't shut her goddamn mouth up for 5 minute ass. Is she could does she breathe? I know people say when I get on a roll, sometimes it sounds like I'm not breathing, but that lady sound like she well, you know what? She ain't got no teeth in the front of her mouth, so probably air just flows through. She don't have to take a breath. She got like a human oxygen tank on her mouth. Okay. She so air just come and go. She don't have to suck it in and let it out. Okay. Well, Red Wings, don't you just Ness don't really care. You provided her some
What?
entertainment to add to her show, so she wouldn't even.
It was a part of the show. Red Wings. I am. Thank you for letting me know our views of you because I'm gonna be red balling. Okay,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
go
you
get
offended
that.
anybody. Yeah, but apologize if you feel some kind of way. But I'm gonna tell you if you do watch it, because sometimes I know when I go act a donkey or asshole in somebody's live, I don't watch that shit because I don't even watch my own lives again. So don't feel any kind of way, Red Wings.
You took
It
on a
wasn't
live that
to
I
me.
was
It wasn't
gonna go
bad.
back to watch.
Yeah, well, you know,
It's
but
okay. I
I don't
realize you
even
do that
remember,
sometimes. You
huh?
do that sometimes. You had a live I was gonna go back and finish watching, and when I went back, it was gone.
I know
Mm.
everything. I'll keep it up for a little bit and take it away. Because I'm really, like I said, I'm going through some stuff right now, and I just don't want to be like RIP, and then people go rush and see my damn videos with me acting a goddamn donkey. I
Do
would
you
get
know
up
that
from
I
the
thought
grave.
about that too? A view is a
What?
view. I thought about that very same thing. And that is
Yeah.
one of the reasons why most of the times I don't even like cussing people out. Eh, it's already not my thing. But then I'm like, somebody
Hmm.
comes to my channel, the last thing you're gonna see is me doing, crazy stuff on here. No. Look at
Yeah.
what's the lady's name who left here? Lady P. Look at what she had
Yes.
behind. You
And
know?
that's her legacy, and her family is going to see that fool la la and freakery. Even people that didn't really know her, and they're like, "Girl, go on, sec her." And while
Right.
they at your funeral, they sitting there looking at your YouTube video. No, ma'am, I ain't
Especially
laughing
if
at
they
her.
say,
Yeah.
I
I'm
know,
not
I
laughing at
know
her. I'm laughing at the ideal and the
the
notions. Like you
situation,
laying in
right?
the casket, all laid out and stuff, and they watching the video of me cussing the bitch out. I'm like,
I know.
it
And
just seems
then,
so
and
wrong.
not only that too, it depends on what you got going on for yourself. You don't want to, as much as this is my off time, my this is my
Hmm.
own form of entertainment. It should not have anything to do with what I do for work. But
Yeah.
how would you feel if your family or your friends or your people you work with, your stuff, see you doing this shit? Oh, no, 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 no.
Especially if they didn't know
Mm-mm.
about it, and then you done a video about them. How I hate that motherfucker. I don't even like him. He don't even make me get off. And then he don't take the trash out or pay the bills and stuff. Like you get on here and vent and stuff, and then you done died, and then somebody at the damn down to the funeral home then pushed the wrong button and played your YouTube videos while you laying in the casket. It's just you just never know what can happen. That's just
I
not right.
just right.
And your
Mm-mm.
kids, somebody played somebody's mama's video that died that was beefing with another lady on here, played the lady's
What?
video to make a point against another YouTuber this here now. I thought that was so disrespectful. The lady that was on here, QPYT or something like that, and I even got into a little tiff. But I did like her because she was very classy. She had very good taste in fashion and makeup and stuff like that. And she was very passionate. Well, she passed away, but the whole time that she was still fighting people, and so she made a video and talked about this one particular person, and then somebody now uh was in a beef with that person who's come back, and then they put that video up saying even people from the RIP is mad at you. And I thought that was so tasteless
Oh
because
no.
one, that wound had already been healed. I'm sure that
Mhm.
that lady's family and especially her daughter would not want to see that on there. And why bring that back up? And it was just to me
Yeah,
just there's just certain things that people do that are just way too much.
crossing the
So
line.
I did a video on that and spoke on it, and I don't even know if I see that other person. She probably, well, I don't even know what she did. When you feel like you see something that's wrong, you say it, and that was wrong. So that's another thing to say for my point of doing all this ratchet shit on here, and then when you do pass away, somebody can come back and pull that up and use that as a video to fight somebody else. Like, really, do you really want to do that stuff? Like, but yeah, because it was a shock because you just look in the streets and stuff, and you'd be like, "Is that Miss PT Cutie?" I can't remember her name is. I mean, she was
Mhm.
putting her makeup on and just getting ready for her day. And I actually remembered the video when it was done. And so what you're doing is you're tearing open wounds. But that family doesn't need to see that stuff being back up into the algorithms and stuff. It's
Right.
just
Can you
so
imagine scrolling through and seeing your loved one,
your
and that's the
mom
way
or
you're
your
gonna see them?
yeah,
I'm just saying.
and
And I
years
e
later,
mhm. Even for
years
those right
later,
now, like older people on here right now, they're doing some stuff on their channel, and I'm like, how would your children feel seeing you act like this? Act a monkey
right?
on here. Like
Mm-hmm.
so immature.
Yep.
I don't know.
So
But to
that's
each
the
his own.
yeah,
But
but
but there has to be
it's
some
just not
some
right, and the way that
standards.
people fought in the olden, and I'm saying the olden days, is not. We don't need to do this. Well, see now they're doxing and all that, and then the olden days you get up and make fun. Well, actually, it was more so the dozens. We did more so the real old school dozens, or you make a skit about somebody. That was really what we did a lot, or try to imitate
Yeah,
their voice or something like
the
that.
skits.
But yeah, and it
Yeah,
wasn't so evil. But now it's
right.
just crazy.
It's crazy. People are trying to get into your personal life. It's
Like, what
weird.
is it
It
going
makes
to do? And they're using the word gay as an insult. One gay person will call a straight woman or
that's dumb
whatever,
as
even
shit.
somebody, he's like, and you with your gay lesbian ass. And people be like, what the fuck? I've been
But
called
you're
a whole
gay
lot of things.
too.
And see, until now, homelessness is a read. Now, if you're getting on here faking homelessness and doing all this kind of stuff, that's different. But people don't really understand the history. But when they see somebody else say it or hear somebody else say it, then they run with it. Now, a lot of people do use that as a scam. And then there is a difference between certain things. I see one little goddamn predator looking bitch just thinking she getting that one up on somebody. Girl, why don't you sit your ass down? She keep inserting, oh, I know one homeless person and another homeless person. Girl, we already heard that you were there too. So just y'all just need to leave some of the old stuff alone because what you're doing is you're not really creating content. First of all, the stuff is already old, and a lot of people are like, "Girl, we didn't heard it. What? So what? Really, really,
Million
what
times before.
is that affecting you? How is that affecting you? You all don't
Right.
care about nobody on here. You really don't. Really, you don't. Stop lying. Ain't no friends. Ain't no friends really. Because if it's something that happened with your family and then somebody on the YouTuber, you're gonna give to your family first. No, because your family is your family, your real family. And I hate when people get on here and say all these fake. That's my uncle. That's my auntie. Who you are my daddy. I can't. It's just some fake alliances here that can be broken so fucking fast. Right
I
before
have learned that. I have
yes, I know
learned
you
that
have. You
false
learned the hard
friendships,
way.
girl. Girl. But it was
Right.
also hilarious to me, to be quite honest. I'm just
And that
saying.
mod
She
stick is not a
never.
lifeline. I'm just saying.
Right. Mm-mm. I've seen some stuff over here. Like people, they become friends for I don't know what reasons. It's never under genuine circumstances that they become friends. And then if you are supposedly cool with people, why is it so easy for you to fall out with them? Is what I'm saying. How are you friends according to you? And then one dumb shit comes up, and then you're not friends anymore. Like how? That you were never friends before.
Right.
You were never.
Right.
That was a fake
Right.
friendship, fake bonding. I want
Mm-hmm.
to know this soul sister. Please help me understand. Soul sister. Is this the person who has Soul Sister number one show as their name?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know I saw another soul sister. I wanted to make sure. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm
I
now
think she had to
hearing
add
her
number
clicking
one.
more links. Come
Yeah, I
again?
think she had to add number one because of that name was already taken. I think.
Right.
I don't know. I can't remember. I think she had another name. I don't know. We used to chat a lot. We like almost every night. Her and old Oristar or something. A couple of we used to chat a long time, like hours. You know how Pizarro
Really?
does her thing. We used to do that. And
Oh.
when birthdays came up, we would share stuff. We would send each other gifts and stuff like that. So I
Oh.
mean, I know her. So when they said that she was white, I was like, no, she's not white because I've seen her. I've spoken to her in real time. I haven't seen her in person. I mean, in person, right? But you
Did she
know,
come on cam?
huh?
Did she come on camera when she was doing those live streams with you?
Yeah, yeah. We all talk with each other. We all chatted. I
Okay.
don't know what was
Okay.
Hangouts or whatever. It wasn't back in the days doing Blab. It wasn't that far back, but it must have
Google
been.
Hangout.
Yeah, it was probably Google Hangouts. But yeah, we used to talk all night and chat and stuff.
And this
But
is my first time really hearing her, you know? Go ahead, I
she's
cut you off. Go ahead.
she's got she comes on as being nice, but see, I don't know. People assume that if they see you on YouTube and they think that they can mother you, and I don't really like that. I don't like people already assuming everything about me when I don't know them. And for a while, I sometimes I let people let things go. I just don't say anything, but I don't like to be coddled. That just drives me crazy because I don't really know these people. So the more you coddle people, the more you gain information. So a lot of times, people that are like seek out people. Now I'm not saying that she did that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying other people in my real life have tried to do that. I just don't like it when somebody always try to like take you under their wing, and I'm like, first of all, I don't even know
Girl.
if you can fly, so don't always attach yourself to people and excuse me, and assume that you know that what's best for them. Like another lady that I just fell out with, who I'm not going to say her name, she used to do the same thing, and it's just a pattern, and to me, it's kind of stalkerish, and I recognize it more now, quickly now, and I just don't like it, and it's just either their personality or something.
I've
Um,
I've
I,
felt there's one. I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I don't
Finish
have
your
no. Go ahead, baby. It's
something
yours.
similar with me too. Like there's a person on here. I would want to say they're stalkerish too. They come around you because they want to make you seem as if they're coming to help you and stuff. And the
Yeah.
same type of thing, under the auspice of saying, "Oh, they're helping you, they're giving you tips and stuff and whatever." And they think they know you, and they think that you're the type of person who is just going to roll over and let them tell you how to move, how to do stuff. Nobody
Hmm.
tells me what to do. Nobody tells me what to do. So I've had that too. And of course, it didn't work because you're not going to tell me when to move, how to move, what to do, what not to do. I hate people doing that because I know I'm an adult. And I don't
Hmm.
think I should remind you that I'm an adult. So they think because, I'm not with the rah, rah, rah and, getting the typical thing that people do in the beef sector. So they believe they know you because you're, a little bit more on the milder side, and you're going to come and take me under your wings and show me the ropes of beef sector. I don't want to. And if it doesn't go the way they want, they get mad at you. And I've
Hmm.
seen that. I have seen that. I have experienced that on here with someone whose name will not be mentioned because they thought that on the back end they could tell me what to do. On the back end they could tell me, oh, you shouldn't do this. Oh, maybe you should try this. Or maybe this. And oh, and we should do this. And did you see so and so? And even trying to find ways for me to argue with people on here. And I'm like, nah, nah, just leave that alone. They didn't expect me to respond that way. They thought they could put like batteries in my back for me to go and speak, you know, about some other CCs on here. It's a
Hmm.
lot that goes on here, and that is why I've said on here before, like for the new content creators, don't allow anyone to come and run your channel, okay,
No.
or run you. Stand up for yourself. I'm
Hmm.
just
Yeah. I agree, but I think people are so desperate for companionship or interaction with folks and just being able to speak and have people listen, that they're thirsty and they reach out to these people here that they don't know. They just seen them here, seen them there, but you really don't know how people are. And it
Exactly.
really puts you in a vulnerable position because you don't know what they're going to do with whatever information they're going to do. Like some of the people that I like, I do watch people that I don't particularly care for, only because I find them entertaining. I cannot like you and still find you entertaining, and so I do watch some people that you would be surprised that I watch, but I never say anything. I just watch. I just watch. But then it's really weird when I find that some of these other people that come around, they already know everything about that person. They know that I don't like that person. And then they just kind of work on towards that. They're like, well, I saw such and such do something, knowing that they know it's just, it's kind of like you feel like they're setting you up. So, like, in a way, it's kind of like a feeling of paranoia when you don't know, well, what do you want from me? What kind of type of interaction are you trying to get from me?
Can.
Are
Right.
you recording me? Are you just never know. So there's probably maybe I've been on here for a long time, maybe over 10 years or 12 years, something like that. But there's probably only 11 people that know my number. I probably know about 100 some people's telephone numbers. Have I called them? Mm-mm, nope. Because I don't, and I don't like it when people say, "Well, call me," and oh, you're in such and such. Call me, and we can. Nope. I'm not doing that.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Nope.
not doing no meetup on nobody else's terms. If I meet somebody,
Mm-mm.
it'll be because I'm there in that location, and I've met lots of people that a lot of people that are comment people that you all would never know. They've never said anything. I've never said anything. But you just never know. And when Mad Day comes, baby,
Girl.
Mad Day will tear the streets up.
You got some people, they just want to get close to you so they could, collect information or I don't even like hearing the word information. I've heard it so much on here. They come on here,
Mm,
they befriend you because they want to, have something they could use as content further down the line. So they'll be recording you. They'll be trying
mhm.
to find out information about your personal life and stuff so they could have that to use at some point when and if you guys fall out. There are people who do that with the intention of falling out with you. You know,
Well,
you guys.
it goes both ways because when you're sitting there trying to find out about somebody else, they're finding out about you. And
Okay.
some people that I've met, I found out some things about them just by them pressing up on me. And I'm like, that's not right, but I don't say anything. Like, I'm not going to give any examples, but I'm just saying it's a two-way street. You can't be sitting there trying to get tea on somebody when you're going to have to drop some tea too. So some of the tea that you drop is not always as flattering, okay? I've got two bitches that want to come at me for some conversation and stuff or whatever they heard or add to it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, remember that it goes both ways, okay? And certain people on here weren't always the first people to invent recording. Okay, recording.
Okay.
And I've never and then the email because we used to be really big into chatting and stuff. So I've got all of my computers from like 15 years ago. So I keep everything and I have lots of storage. So I just want people to know just be careful who you interact with and stuff like that. Now, y'all have never seen me on here saying anything like that. Now, what I said yesterday about that lady, I kind of feel some kind of way, but I always wanted to say that because I felt like she was being disingenuous when I felt that she felt this way about certain race and gender. And I'm like, that's just not right. Okay, let me just cut this short. Somebody that I know on here, they said that they would never date a black man, but they're always around black people over here in the beef sector. Just like another lady says she ain't beef sector, but every time the goddamn you go on somebody's live, she up in the chat. So you can't have it both ways. You can't be up in the beef sector or in the black area, black sector or whatever, and then act like you better than other people are. That's the part I don't like. It's a hypocrisy for me. But anyway.
Red Wings says I watch people I don't, hold on. Let me go back up here. Red Wings, it's not just the San Antonio mud. I call her the celebrity pig. It's not just that person. It's somebody else.
Oh,
Let
she's
me
a
see.
celebrity pig. Who is
No, the
okay? Can
celebrity
you,
pig. I call Kimmy the celebrity pig. I
okay, that's
call
what I thought was the
Tracy
pig.
the
Okay,
celebrity
girl, you
lunch.
had me twisted. I said, oh shit.
There
Okay, go
are
ahead.
three celebrities on here: the celebrity pig, the celebrity mud, and the celebrity camel. Those are the three because I don't call their names, so I just gave them those
Oh,
names.
oh, that's cute. Okay,
And the
okay, I
camel
got it
knows
now.
herself. The camel knows
I got
herself
it.
too.
And I don't know. I don't interact with. Well, I don't interact with any of them. So, and I like it like that. You don't just because you're on a YouTube don't mean you have to interact with everybody. I don't know why people think I know everybody. They're like and such and such. And I'm like, well, who is that? I really don't know a lot of people because I don't put that much time into this shit. I really don't.
I
I
don't
don't.
either. And that got someone upset at one point. There, you don't watch these videos, you don't. And I'm like, no, because I have life going on. And that is why I always say that I peep in because I really do. I am in and out. I am working. I'm listening while I work. Sometimes I can type in the chat, sometimes I cannot. But I'm actually doing stuff. So you can't always keep up with every single thing that happens on here. I don't know why people
No.
think so, and that is why I don't go too deep into conversations about stuff that happen on here because I don't invest enough time, you know?
Yeah, you would be like somebody judging the contest that didn't see the whole thing, so you don't even get into it, right?
Girl. Girl.
So
I,
yeah,
I could not understand that yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. How are you
okay.
not there for the entire competition, for the entire challenge, but you're able to judge? I don't know.
Okay, let me give you an example that happened real time. Who had it? I think it was Jess Krista had a challenge, a food challenge, $20, and I was in there with the planning of it, and we were talking through it, and all of us were. Somehow forgot the date. I don't know what I thought, or maybe another challenge got me twisted or whatever. So I just forgot it was that day. I thought it was a little bit later. So anyway, I ended up coming in after it had been on. I had ended up coming in, and Miss Krista was just very humble and was like, "Oh, you could come up and do." And I was like, "Girl, no." I had already seen the fact. First of all, I would not do it morally because how can I be? Even though I was already assigned to be a judge, I came late. I came late, no, not even knowing that it was the date. I was just doing my regular walking the YouTube street thing. So
Mhm.
I said, and I hope that they had made arrangements. That's the first thing I wanted to say. And then she was like, "Oh, you could come," and I was like, "No, I don't know. That wouldn't be right." I said, "No, I'll just sit here." I didn't even know if they had made other arrangements. I'm sure they did. So I just sat in the chat and listened. Because one, even
Right.
though she wanted me to come up, I already knew that it wasn't right. I didn't see the whole thing, and they look for stuff like that. Well, that lady last night got caught into the shit because she should have just said, family emergency or not. And then you don't need to tell people what kind of emergency it is. If you're late, you're late.
Mhm.
Then
Yeah.
nobody needs to be drilling you. This ain't your real job where you got to get a doctor's note and excuse and shit, just provide a funeral, birth certificate, a death certificate. Y'all take this shit
It's
way
not
too
like they
far.
care either, to be quite honest. They just want to know the tea and then that's it. You
Right.
you just need to say you had an emergency or you're late. So that's just it. But I don't think certain people need to know anything about your damn business. I'm just saying.
No.
'Cause
So I
they'll-
said in the chat, I did what anybody should have done. If you have an event and that you're supposed to be at, and you're late for it, and then you come in and you know, I actually just chatted just to say sorry I'm late and I missed it. I said I didn't know it was today, but I wasn't saying that to say, oh, please let me up. Oh, can let me still be a
Mhm.
judge. No, I was just saying, damn, I didn't even know it was today. So
Right.
um yeah, so
If you're gonna be
even though
judging, you have to be there from the beginning of the challenge.
exactly.
You have to
For the
see
mic
everything.
check, right, mic check,
Right.
sound check, all that. And then to make sure that you're there because it's a commitment. Now that really I don't like because I really when I say I'm going to do something, I really pride myself on doing it. But it happened. So, it can slip. I don't, I'm not making any excuses. And then no, at that time, nobody died. Okay. But nobody asked me. Okay. Nobody asked me. And I dare bitch to ask me why was I fucking late? Really? Did
Or a
somebody
free
die?
tour challenge you won't be getting
Right.
paid for people you
Hello,
don't know.
somebody. Girl, I wish a
For
bitch
people
would
you
ask
don't
me
even
why was
know.
I late? Why was I late? Huh? The So anyway, so I didn't expect anything more. So the thing that really caused the thing was that she should not even just went on there, and then the excuses was, oh, I was there, I wasn't there, I was in the chat and this and that. And
And she
girl,
was
they
in and
look for
out.
anything on the YouTube to eat your ass
Right.
up. And then
Right.
but her friend was trying to tell her, don't do it. See, girl, you should have not done it. Your friend, I know when I say on here, I don't want to be naming names and stuff. I know she took, because they even chatted in the chat. I know she told you not to do that, not to be one. But no, y'all people that would really want to be popular and stuff, you can't handle the shit when it hit the fan to you. Okay? And so the shit hit the fan, people drilled their ass over there. It was fucking hilarious as hell. And then I was like, I said something and she said something smart to me. And I was like, why the fuck are you over here talking about fried chicken? And bitch, you don't even like black men. Black men like fried chicken. Okay? So
Ooh.
fuck. So anyway,
Ooh.
but then they had already got this whole thing because I don't even know that she knows her voice is very annoying. She has a very annoying voice. She's a sweet little old lady over there, you know. But she got these goddamn long when okay, listen, let me tell you. And people like roll their eyes up in the head. We don't need to hear all this goddamn beginning of this backdated information. Just answer the goddamn question. I hate talking to people like that. I don't know if my fuse is short now. I just can't stand it. If I ask you a question, I don't need to know all this other motherfucking history and shit. Okay,
Right.
yes or no? Damn it. The fuck. Anyway,
I know that feeling. Okay? I know that feeling. If you ask a question, just be direct. Just be direct with the answer. I
right.
don't need to know the back. If I ask for the history, you could do that. But, just answer the question
Yeah,
so I
but
get
then
what you're saying.
Yeah, but because see what that does, it creates engagement. Because if I ask you a question and I say, Carrie, is it raining outside? And you'll say no. And that's fine. And then if I want to know more, I'll say, well, does it look like it's cloudy or is it more sunny? Then you'll say, well, then you can get more information.
Or I
Anyway,
could say,
whatever.
but it was raining earlier on. It's not raining right now though.
Mm-hmm.
Background details. But I get what you're saying though.
Mm-hmm.
So out of all the judges though, only one person got cussed out.
Drag.
Was everybody just upset with one judge? Because they would have had to all agree. How many
Well,
judges were there? I think was it only three? I can remember.
see, I can't even
R1.
talk about it because I didn't see it. I didn't watch it. Now, what I can talk about,
La-
what I did see.
oh, right.
The
I
thing
think it
is,
was four
the thing
judges, I
that
think.
made it an issue is because it involved money. Okay, it was thrown up that Lovely Love had requested that lady to be a judge because that was going to be her judge that would vote for her. It was brought up that the lady kept discussing the fact that Lovely Love was well mannered in this live or
I
in this
heard
cooking
about
show.
that, and I heard about that part. I think I heard a
Hmm.
piece of that over by Faith. You mean to
Hmm.
tell me somebody got money for being well behaved? An adult who is
Well,
supposed to know how to conduct themselves. They
mhm.
got paid for being good? It's like getting
That's what
giving a dog a doggy treat. You mean to
that's
tell me?
right. So that's really why they were dragging her ass because of that. Because one, they thought she was a ringer, and then two, she was late, and then three, she was still allowed to be a judge, and then all fingers point to Pizarro because it was her. Wasn't it her cooking thing?
It's
I didn't see the whole
right.
thing. I didn't see it at all. What parts I did see, I saw it from other people's channels when they played a little bit of it. So.
I only watched the preparation, the cooking. I didn't watch the because the it was too drawn out at the end. I
Mm,
really could not watch the end after they started the judging and stuff, the commentary. I couldn't. I
well,
couldn't.
And also it was discussed that it was going to be one pot, one winner, one pot, one winner, and then it ended up being dividing it. It's just like whenever it's time to
Right.
give up the money, there's always some fuck shit. So I was like, I'll wait till through they finish all this niggas explaining, and then I'll come back and
Right.
watch it after all this shit. I'll probably watch it next week because at
I
this
found out who
stage.
won over by Fates because I really couldn't stick through the ending of it. You know, it was
Mm.
so drawn out, and I don't. What did
Yeah,
I
and I
say?
don't like that
I'm
because
just
they
saying,
always.
if it was supposed to be everyone, the winner takes all, if that's what was discussed before,
Mm-hmm,
just keep it that way, not
mm-hmm,
not just change it the rules at the end of the competition, at the end of the
mm-hmm.
challenge.
Well, y'all know
And
everybody
then
did
we're
it
gonna
this
hear
time.
if you didn't put no money, you can't speak.
Right.
But it's
Right. How you go?
commentary.
You gonna have somebody else spending the money? Yeah. But so I like I said, honestly, I did not see it from beginning to end. The only parts I saw were from other people's reaction of it, whatever they decided to play or whatever. I will plan on seeing it probably, like I said, next week after everybody else and all the fuck shit and stuff has been finally analyzed. But yeah, it
Good
was a shit
morning, Linda.
show, girl. It was a chicken wing shit show, but. Then they was talking about the prize money was 150. Then the next thing you know, it was 450 or 500. I don't know, girl. And then why do you have to cash out the one person who gets it, who's sponsoring it, the money, and then they tell you what it is? See, that whole the financial portion of
What?
it, that's the part, that's the money making part. So because usually you started off the only person I saw that did it right, the way that I think you should do it is Ronnie Q. She said, "Here's the pot. Here's what I'm starting it out with," and then she let everybody know, whoever gave. And some people didn't want people to give. I mean, want to be known that they gave or whatever. But every time it increased, she let you know. But they always come up with these invisible amounts and stuff. I think because you know what, a lot of people that do have money sit on here and just fuck around with people, and they'll be like, "Here, not Pizarro, but here, whatever. Here's $500. Throw that goddamn contest just so they could see some fool and fuck shit occur."
Oh
And
yeah.
they get paid to bring this fuck shit together, and I ain't
And
mad. It's their
we
hustle,
get the
but
entertainment from it,
yeah, you
okay?
get entertainment, right? Because I'm like, where are they getting this money from? Because how can they? And they don't have no job, they don't have no extra income, and usually it's around the 21st when that Google check come in, where if some shit go wrong or south, they can put it, make it up with their Google check if they're one of the ones that get coins. But I don't know. I don't understand the accounting portion of this fucking challenge shit.
Linda
But I'm
agrees.
sure.
Linda says, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Linda says, good morning. I agree. The judging always destroys the good vibe. Yeah, because you get excited looking at the cooking, you get excited watching people, taste their food. Well, not excited, but you know what I mean. It's the entertainment part of it, the plating, you get to talk about whose food looks good or not. The chat was hilarious. Let me tell you that the chat was they were on point. And then when it comes to the judging now, everything just goes down. Merp, merp. Now we
Well,
gotta wait for
this.
the long
Yeah.
deliberations. And I agree with Linda too, because I'm saying the judging can also be done behind the stream, in the back end.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should do it there too. I know that they want to make sure that people are aware. What's the word I'm looking for when you want to make sure that everybody sees what you're doing and knows how the money is spent and stuff?
Transparency.
Transparency. Thank you so much. For transparency, maybe they want to make sure they work it out so everybody knows how the money goes, especially because of the sponsors. But at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, work that out in the back if you need to. Matter of fact, you shouldn't be working it out while you're there on the live stream, to be quite honest, because you already established way before that it was winner takes all. Um, I don't know what pressure came up or what happened, but Pizarro didn't have to change. I didn't watch the end, so I can't speak much on it. Red Wing says Ronnie Q has class, so she did it differently. And this is not the first challenge that I've watched that they've done this. They meaning people. I've seen other challenges where this has happened. and it really takes away from the entertainment. It really does. I've seen another challenge. Was it this sector? It was somewhere else, and they were up there for the longest while working out fractions, this who should get what percentage, this, and I'm like, oh my god, this is not good. And
Well,
everybody's giving their input, and it got stretched out. It
hmm
just took away from the entertainment of it all. So I didn't watch the whole thing because
but the whole okay, these challenges are based on, in my mind, now here I go, on like at the county fairs, like years ago, like they would have county fairs and things like that where people would bring their prize tomatoes or prize jelly or big pig. But what you would do is you would get together, you would say, okay, here we're gonna have a contestant challenge or something like that, and then entry fees are, I'm just gonna say $50. Okay, so you sitting there with your big pig and damn whole thing of goddamn cucumbers in the backyard. You like, I'm gonna enter the county fair because I want to win the goddamn ribbon. Okay, that's all they was really thinking about back then, was winning the goddamn ribbon. Now there was a pot associated with it. So basically, they put flyers out to let people know that is $50 to enter. So you prepare and you get yourself together. You pay your entry fee. Now it was up to the contestant to gather other folks to say, "Well, I'm gonna enter my big pig and my damn pickle. Can anybody help me sponsor me?" And they would sponsor them, but that person wouldn't come up to the thing to say, "I'm entering," until they had all their coins and they put it on. Essie Mae is entered into the goddamn chicken wing goddamn contest. She paid her $50. Okay. So y'all know I'm ad libbing and being funny, okay? Because I watched goddamn Mayberry RFD, bitch. Okay, Carrie, you getting me on a good day.
what do
Thank you,
what do you
God.
what do you think about the ones who claim the contestants need to get money because they spent a lot of money on food?
Well, who cares? Who gives
They
a
should
fuck?
get they should get some of the money too, because they spent all that money
Who cares? They
buying the
shouldn't have
food
entered.
and
You're
stuff.
entering to win, and then
I've
okay,
heard that before.
with the contest, like I'm talking about the old school, the pot was based on how many people were entered. Okay, so if everybody paying $100, and then you got what 10 people, then you know what the pot is, and then I guess there was a little small. What they weren't even thinking about. Well, can we had an internet, want no promotion and all that kind of shit. But it was like how many people were entered was based. That was what the pot was. Everybody put it. It was only 4 people in there, paid $50, and the pot was $200. And then if anything was extra, anybody got anything, they got extra pig meat that was left over there, big cucumbers, strawberry jam. The little perks of being a judge. People would give you things and stuff like that. That's what people used to look forward to. So when they came up with this challenge thing, nobody ever actually said you really are supposed to pay if you're entering a contest. You're supposed to pay some type of entrance fee. That y'all might not say, "Oh, she don't know what she talking about." That's really how they generated, at least to get the funding stuff going on, and But right now, people sending money to one person who already, we don't know who they got sticky fingers or not. We don't see
Top
who sent what.
prize.
And then at the end of the day, how much money was sent? Do we see people putting their phone up talking about, this is all the money I got. Okay, and there's Cash App too. This is what somebody sent me. No, that's not money for that. They sent that money for me for something else, to buy my kids some ice cream. It's too convoluted. It's too messed up. It's not cut and dry. You can't get on here and just say you're gonna have a $1,000 contest and you ain't got no money and you've been begging for money. And now, how of a sudden you gonna give 1,000? Like, who is paying you? Where are you getting these coins from?
I remember somebody did a challenge. Was it a challenge? Whatever it was. Came on here, said, "Oh, and we want to give $1,000, and we wanted to." And I'm like, "What? We?
Hmm.
You decided, you came online and you decided you wanted to give 1,000 or 1,500. This is a male. I'll just say that. How did you come by those numbers? You didn't put a dime towards it, and you were telling
Hmm.
people how much you want the winning prize to be." And I'm like, "Who
Right,
are these people that's giving this money?" So
right. And
you
how people
decided
getting on here
how
getting
people's money is gonna go? And
But how
how
people
much?
getting on here bragging about getting $1,000 a day or $500 a day? Like from who? Where y'all getting the five hundred
Five
dollars
hundred
a day?
dollars a day. Let me see. That's 25 for 5 days.
Tax-free money,
Oh,
and you're
that's
on
10
welfare and
grand.
Section 8, allegedly. Like these people, do these people know they telling all their goddamn business? All somebody got to do is drop a goddamn dime to the Uncle Sam. Like really? Oh, and the food
Oh,
stamp.
that's a
Oh,
lot of
here's the new thing. They buying the food for the food contest with the food stamps, the EBT card, and then they getting cash apps for the thing. Now you know what? I'm like, make your money. I ain't really got no issue with that because that's your money too. Okay, EBT money is it's your money too. EBT money
well,
is
views
your
of
money.
you. My begging has not been working.
You
My
ain't got
story.
shit.
Foot Soldier says it's not believable. I gotta come back with another story
They
because
not believing. You know what?
they're
When you
not
said somebody
believing.
touched,
Even with the pictures on my community wall, they don't even believe my hut got damaged. And I'm
and who
just
said
saying,
you live
somebody
in a
could come on
coconut
here and
tree?
just tell you they're homeless and get money, and I'm here showing you, and you're not
Right.
helping me with my hut. I definitely need to learn
Well,
more
I'm gonna
about
tell
this
you how to
art
get some
of
money.
living.
Okay, this I'm gonna tell you how to get some money, Miss Carrie. Go ahead and get you one of them goddamn big ass banana leaves. Okay, and get it on a rainy day. Get one of them goddamn big ass banana leaves, and then put on a goddamn bikini and hold the banana leaf up like it's an umbrella and just say, "I am homeless and I need a cash app," and post that shit. Okay, Miss Carrie, you're gonna get lots of money. Okay,
I
they want to
should.
see that. They don't want to see
Probably should.
right. And if you really want to take it there, because I see, I think it's so disrespectful, but it could be girl. Get the little coconut things, put over your little breasts, coconut bra, and oil yourself down, and be like, because the people think that somebody live live a certain place and has certain accent that they living so destitute. Y'all know
Automatically.
goddamn well Carrie ain't living in no motherfucking hut. So that's why they're not giving you the money. 'Cause you gotta break it down. But we know, no, and she has running water. Hello, somebody. Gary, but you have a good spirit with it because I've been so fucking mad. Because well, I'm living in the car, at the gym, at the parking lot, the Walmart, and so I'm glad you have a good spirit
Girl,
about it. But we
girl.
all know that she does
Mm.
not. The way y'all making people sound like y'all act like people walk around standing on the hut with flies flying around and shit. Like really? No,
Maybe I
people
could
don't.
go stand. You know what I could do? That may be the only time I put my face on here. I could go to somewhere that somebody's house has been burnt down. Have it as props. I'll go stand in front of the house, or what's left of the house, and do my
Right.
live stream from there.
Oh
Or
Lord
maybe I
Jesus.
could have my camera and like walking through the rubble and stuff. Maybe. Who
Yeah.
knows? And I'll
You
be
only
like,
got.
look at that. This was my room. And I'm
And
gonna
then you know what?
go through some of the stuff on the ground.
They would say, "See, I told you." That's what they would do, and they still wouldn't cash out. But some would. Some be like, "Oh my God, I got me pawn my jewelry and send it to Carrie." But then other people be like, "I told you." But then people like me be like, "That was a good one. You got him,
Got him. I'm just saying.
right."
Sophia is she's laughing. I'm just saying. Well, that was fun. Ooh, Sophie says I should generate an AI
Yeah.
image.
Now that I'm thinking they need a visual. They will need a visual. I agree with you, Miss Sophie. I think that would probably kickstart the money coming in. They will.
It
Yeah,
probably
because
would.
they just by you saying it, because you sound so happy and your voice is so clear and you're pronouncing your words grammatically correct, even though English is not your number one language.
Definitely not.
Catch that T, Ebonics motherfuckers. Anyway, uh, I just like people getting on here. They want to down somebody else, and we can't even down them out in proper English or even writing it. How you gonna trash somebody you don't even know grammatically know what the fuck you spelling or saying? These bitches can't definitely can't spell it anyway. me get off of here, Miss
It's
Carrie,
the,
'cause
it's the one. The first person who said speak English for me was the one who spelled jail Jale.
oh my God,
That was the first person who said it, and I laughed to myself. I just laughed,
I
and I
can't.
just thank God my mom sent me to school and I paid attention. I
I don't.
thank God for my
I don't.
kindergarten teachers because that's where I learned to read. And I'm just saying, mm-mm,
Well, what gets me is bitches over here
mm.
spelling back BACK, spelling it BYCK. Like, really, you couldn't just put an A in front in there instead of the Y. It's the same number of letters. Ebonics is really supposed to be cutting the number of letters that you're putting in there. But girl, back BYCK, it's BACK. Bitch,
I-
why you messing up the goddamn vowels? What you got a problem with the vowels? Like, really?
and had the nerve, especially the ones who don't know when to use is or are. You can't talk to me and was and were. You can't talk to
There,
me and the
there is
correct there.
there.
Theirthere. You can't talk to me. They the one that I hate the most.
Which
And
one?
I have one thing that makes it's not supposed to bother me, but it does. It's
Okay.
when people don't know the difference between they are and their, the possessive Their.
Right.
It's been a thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has one thing that grits their nerves, and that's
Yeah.
one thing.
Well,
Theyery or Their. That's all I'm saying. Or There.
right.
Those three kind of messes people up. I'm not here to be the grammar police because I am far from it, but I'm just saying
Well,
that's the
for
mm,
me,
those are
for
the
me,
things you're supposed to learn before you get to age 7. You
right.
know, 8 probably. I'm just saying
Well,
we
when
we
you make
learn
a
this
plural
so
word,
early in
you make
school.
yeah, you could you studied, you listened, you did your homework. Okay. But when you make a plural word and add you use a plural word and add an S, that drives me fucking nuts. Women's, men's, and then you add
Girl,
men's and women's
menses. I'm just saying.
and
I'm
women's and
saying.
just make it women. Really? It's women. That's plural.
It's
That takes
already
care of the whole
pluralized.
group.
What? I'm
Okay?
just saying.
Woman is one. Women is more than one. Man is one. Men are more than one.
Come
Now, if
through,
you're
a view
saying
is a
a man,
view.
huh, huh?
Come through, come through. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay. Now, if you're talking about something that the men are doing, then or something that they're owning or something, men's girl. See, but
That's
you
still
all can't even get to that
everybody.
ownership plural type of situation where you can add an apostrophe and a s. But basic languages and basic speech sentences and stuff that y'all are using on here, you don't need to add a s to the end of women's to a plural word. Women's, men's, bitch. I can't do nothing with you. Don't say shit to me. And don't try to drag me if you speak like that. Who the fuck are you? Okay, let me be quiet. Let me get off the camera. I'm talking too much. I ain't even taking my damn high blood pressure medicine. Look at all. Oh, let me take my pills. Shut up. That's
Oh
what I need a med check. Most of these are vitamins. Med check. I'll talk to you later, Miss Carrie. I'm gonna be up in the damn
I
cloud.
appreciate you for coming up all the time. Thank you so much, a view is a
Oh, you're
view.
welcome. Thank you. I'm sorry if I took over your show. I got a takeover
Oh no,
spirit.
no, you don't. You
Shout out
don't.
to Wilson with his phoniness. He gonna tell
Oh,
somebody, welcome to the, you know what he did over there? Miss T Velocity told me something, welcome to the community. Well, you know
oh
that?
yes. Oh my God, I read ball through that live yesterday.
That shit was
He
funny.
thought she was gay because she said she's gay. You have to remember
He's
before all of this
happy.
talk of sexual orientation and stuff, gay meant happy. It mean being happy.
Hmm.
It's not only to your sexual preference. He came and he welcomed Miss T Velocity to the community and everything. Listening is key, Jay Wilson. Listening
Well,
is key.
she
I'm
took
just
back
saying.
the original meaning of the word gay. That's the original meaning of the word gay is to be happy.
is to be
Okay,
happy. That's what
smile.
I knew before
It
growing
wasn't
up.
gay. Being gay was not had anything to do with sexuality. Okay, so
Right.
they just adopted that word. I don't even know how they picked it up, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad, but so
They
how did you take
changed
the
the whole
happy?
thing.
Yeah,
A person
so but
who's gay is normally carefree and
yeah,
happy
why
and
they did
stuff.
that? We
But
need to
no,
look into
it's a
that.
totally different thing.
How they
I'm
change
just
that whole word to,
how did
have a same gender loving with as opposed to somebody just being happy? God damn.
right. So
And we
apparently
didn't do it.
they did away with the old meaning of views of you.
Yeah,
They
so when
did away.
somebody say,
I
get off
remember
here so
growing
we
up
can
knowing
talk.
it to be a cheerful person, and somebody who is always, carefree and happy, lighthearted, bright. I don't know. But it changed. Oh, she dropped off or she left. I don't know. I thank you again, views of you for coming up. I appreciate you as always. I had fun and a few laughs into. It's good to laugh, It's good to laugh. So they did away with the old meaning. Jay Wilson saw Miss T Velocity's title saying she was gay and stuff, but she meant she was happy. She gave her little story about why, she became the happy person that she was or is, and it was with the old meaning of the word gay. You hear me? All right. So I don't think he listened long enough to figure it out. So she had to correct that real quick because they would go spreading that shit out there. Okay. Also, View was talking about the takeover spirit. Do you ever realize that anybody who clicks Jay Wilson's link, they don't get a chance to talk? They'll get like a few sentences in, but they gotta fight to get those sentences in. You hear me? They got to fight to get a full thought out. Because then he'll just go over them. Let me say this, or let me say this. But it just is what it is. I find fun because I was trying to red ball through his live this morning that he did. There was Kwani on the panel, so I was going through, and half of the time she couldn't finish a thought. I'm just saying. But nevertheless, it was an interesting conversation. Let's put it that way. You know, I'm just saying. All right. So for those who are coming in late, I'm just here to remind you that later on tonight, you could make sure that you set your notifications because I already scheduled it. Um, Later on tonight, we're going to be having our Kickback with Carrie segment where we talk about different topics. Well, our topic for tonight in particular is why do people cheat? I want to know why people cheat. I want to know why you cheated some time ago. I want to know what led you to it. What was the reason for it? Have you been in a relationship and you found out your significant other was cheating? What did they give as their reason? Men may have different reasons why they cheat. Women have different reasons why they cheat. Come and let me hear them. I promise we won't have the conversation for too long. Um, because I got stuff to do in the morning. But I am looking forward to your presence there, and we'll have our regular conversation. And then on Monday, the question is how do you get over the death of a loved one? And for those who have experience in this area, you could probably reach out so you can help other persons, you know, understand pretty much what you did to be able to cope with the passing of a loved one, especially if they were very very close to you. Like, what do you do to get over, or to even get over that particular stage of grieving, of grief? I'm just saying, it's a lot of people out here who may be silently suffering, or going through stuff. And who knows? You may say something and, it probably they'll listen and it'll work for them. I am thankful for the support I got when, some stuff happened, and some people on here reached out, some people were there, as well as, I had to get some tough love from my family to, snap out of it and stuff. You never know. And you also have to remember that Sometimes you got to be mindful of your own health while grieving because, you know, it may affect you physically, something you wouldn't have even realized. I'm just saying. Look at Red Wings talking about do tell. That would be for later on, Red Wings. It's not right now. I just came on here to talk about it to say that that's what we're doing later on tonight. Um, yeah, so that's what I was mentioning. And Red Wings, I'm going back over there to see what a viewers of you was talking about. I'm going over by Ness's to see what you did with your drunk tail on there last night. And speaking about Ness, girl, this is what I was going to say earlier on. Now, I was drinking water and minding my business, and I saw a community wall post. I saw someone share a community wall post. When I looked at it, it was apparently this Heat's new channel. And this Heat already has a photo with herself and Ness. I think it was captioned good doggy or something like that, and she was patting the doggy on his head, on her head. It was a picture of Ness being the dog, and Heat was obviously the owner of the dog. So she does those little AI generated stuff. I don't even know how to find it because I'm not. Let me go back to the person who shared it. Let me go find it. Hold on. Let me go. Let me go back and find it. Someone you saw it, Sophie. You saw it too. Let me go on the person's community wall. So here it is. I found it. So on her community wall, she's there sitting. I don't know if this is some desert or wherever in the mountains, something. And she's holding on to her dog. And if you look closely, you will see that she actually edited Ness's face on the dog. Yeah, you had to zoom in to see it. And she even added Ness. She added Ness so she could see it. I'm saying, is this real? Is this breakup this time around real? Is this, just gonna be, a part of the storyline? I had to look so many times just because looking at it at first glance, you wouldn't have even noticed Ness's face in there. And then I looked again and I noticed it was this Heat's face. And I'm like, who sat down and did this shit? And the thing is, when she used to do it to other people in the sector, and Ness would share them. Ness would share whenever she did this to people who she wasn't cool with. Ness would share it and she'd be laughing and shit about it. Now, Ness, why didn't you share this one when she put you in it this time around? Why didn't you share her post? You used to share them when she did these editing whatever she did with these people's faces and bodies and stuff. It's crazy. So I guess I'll see where that goes. I am not subscribing to this Heat, but I think I'll hear on the streets what happened, and if people share it, I'll see it. Um I guess we'll find out if they're still cool or not, We'll find out later or sooner, We'll find out. I think I'm gonna go. Oh, and another thing that causing a slight, an uproar here is King Roman's video that he has. Now, why is that a big issue? That crazy love created a beef sector intro for King Roman News. It's kind of funny. There are some things that may need a little tweaking because, well, you know what? It's all in fun. It's entertainment. Take it for entertainment. That's all it is. Okay, guys? Don't take stuff too seriously on here. I'm going to get off of here right now. I appreciate you all for passing through. I'll see you later on if you're able to make it, or I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Thank you again, viewers of you, for coming up. I appreciate you. Thank you so much to everyone who dropped in the chat. I appreciate you. Hopefully, I'll see you later on for Get Back with Carrie, where we'll be discussing the reasons why people cheat. And I'm looking forward to having more of these types of conversations on here. Um, try as best as possible to focus my channel on stuff like this. You know, I think that's the direction I need to go. Um, I'll see you.
Let me hear what you have to say.
Bye, Sophie, and bye, everyone who's passing through. I appreciate you guys. I will see you later on. Let me go finish my laundry because that's what I was doing while I'm on here. I'll see you guys later on. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you. Bye.